Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Professor Ma. In this episode, Professor Ma will prove that the reasoning of Pascal's wager is wrong. First, let us recap. The mathematical value of a wager is the probability of winning multiplied by the rewards of winning. For example, if there are 1,000 tickets in a lottery and there is only one prize of $5,000, then the probability of winning would be 1 out of 1,000 and the rewards of winning would be $5,000, which gives the value of the wager as $5. That means that if someone is selling you the lottery ticket for $5, it is considered fair value. Blaise Pascal was a French mathematician and philosopher who advised that everyone should believe that God exists based on the value of the wager. Let us take the probability that God exists as g. The actual value of g is not important, as we will see later. The rewards of winning, based on the Bible, is eternal happiness, which is technically infinity. Hence the value of betting that God exists is g multiplied by infinity, which gives us infinity. Therefore, Pascal has supposedly proven that everyone should believe that God exists based on the theory that the value of the wager is infinity. Professor Ma will now prove that Pascal is wrong. Let us take the example that instead of the God of the Bible, the supreme being in this universe is Godzilla. Yes, it is rather easy to get mixed up when the first three alphabets of both names is the same. Instead of rewarding people who worship it with eternal happiness, Godzilla does not want to be disturbed and instead would reward people who do not worship it with eternal happiness. If the probability that God of the Bible exists is g, then the probability that Godzilla exists would be many times less than g. So let us assume that it is 0.000000000000000000000000 g. The rewards of winning if Godzilla exists is eternal happiness, which is infinity. Hence the value of betting that Godzilla exists is 0.00000000000000000000 g multiplied by infinity, which also gives us infinity. Therefore, Professor Ma has proven that the value of the wager that God exists is the same as the value of the wager that Godzilla exists. Pascal supposedly proved that everyone should believe that God exists based on the theory that the value of the wager is infinity. Professor Ma has proven that Pascal is wrong because everyone can also instead believe that God does not exist but Godzilla exists and obtain the same value of the wager, which is infinity. In subsequent videos, Professor Ma will solve more impossible puzzles. In the meantime, please help by liking and by subscribing. Thank you.